Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we are doing the song Risk by Gracie Abrams. We have done a Gracie Abrams song before and it ended up with me going on a massive speech about domestic abuse, and so I'm kind of hoping this song is a little bit lighter. We're gonna go in, we're gonna listen to it, we're gonna see if it's any good, and then at the end we'll put it into the emo scale and see how emo is Gracie Abrams.
Look at me now, said I wouldn't do it, but I hunted you down. Know you were a girl, but it didn't work out. Know you bought a house, but you had to move out. And I'm not proud, cause I'm just scared of you shooting it down. You can just talk and I'll stare at your mouth. It could be bad, but I wanna find out. And I wake up in the middle of the night with the light on, and I feel like I could die, cause you're not here. And it don't feel right, cause you're not here. God, I'm actually invested. Haven't even met him. Watch this be the wrong thing. Classic. God, I'm jumping in the deep end. It's more fun to swim in. Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Isn't it fun thinking I'm right when I'm probably wrong? Holding my breath like I miss someone, knowing damn well that I haven't been touched by you. In my head, you're in the car and you're coming to me, and you get to my door and you can't even speak, but I think that it's sweet, yeah, I think that you're sweet. And I wake up in the middle of the night with the light on, and you're not here. God, I'm actually invested. Haven't even met him. Watch this be the wrong thing. Classic. God, I'm jumping in the deep end. It's more fun to swim in. Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna bend till I break it. You'll be my favorite mistake. I wish you could hold me here shaking. You're the risk, I'm gonna take it. Why aren't you here in my bedroom, hopelessly boring without you? Too soon to tell you I love you. Too soon to tell you I love you.
Is this a bit like an online relationship or like a long distance relationship? It can't be a long distance relationship. It seems like it's far too early in the relationship to be that. Well, so like she is talking about like how they haven't met, but so that's why I was thinking like a dating app thing, because she's talking about how they haven't met yet, but she's getting invested and blah blah blah. So I'm assuming it's like through the initial texting stage. Then my thinking was then the risk is because like she's a young girl and she's going to be meeting a stranger that she's met on the internet, and that's always quite a risky proposition. I suspect that's what she's talking about. My advice with that would be just take the plunge, because you've only got one of three outcomes, right? I met my wife through a dating app, so I'm quite a believer that is a reasonable way to meet someone. I've told this story before, but basically we like matched on a dating app, and then she messaged me asking, saying that she could eat me a crisp stand me, and I texted in all caps because I was angry enough. I texted in all caps, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Then we got married, and that's one option. The other option is she goes, she meets the guy, it doesn't work out. Third option is she was better off picking the bear. It's a risk, but if you spend your life no living risky, what you got to say at the end of it? So far, right, the song is actually fucking pretty. If I was listening to the Folklore album and this song was on it, it would not feel out of place.
Even met him. Watch this be the wrong thing. Classic. God, I'm jumping in the deep end. It's more fun to swim in. Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna bend till I break it. You'll be my favorite mistake. I wish you could hold me
Okay, right, so I taking it at face value, right, taking the video at face value. She went for secret option 4 that I didn't consider. Busting in and fucking the guy's birthday up. Maybe that's why it's called risk, because that's a risky maneuver. There are guys out there who will go, that got my attention. I like that. There are other guys who will go, I kind of want that birthday cake. Like, what the fuck have you actually just done? My mum says you're no load back here.
God, I'm actually invested. Think I really want this. I'm not even kidding. No, I'm actually invested. Haven't even met yet. Wish that I was kidding. I'm not and I hate it. But I'm actually invested. Haven't even met yet. Watch this be the wrong thing. Classic. But I'm jumping in the deep end. It's more fun to swim in. Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it. Too soon to tell you I love you. Too soon to tell you I love you. Too soon to tell you I love you. You're the risk, I'm gonna take it.
With the growth of social media and the internet in general, and I'm going to sound like such an old man here, but we are losing that face-to-face connection that people back in the day used to rely on, and they would meet and they would know if they liked each other, because you have that chemistry, that spark. It's impossible to fake that spark in a kind of real life scenario where you're sitting with somebody. It's much easier to fake that through social media. 90% of what people put up on their social media isn't their real selves. It's an idealised version of who they want to be and who they want to portray themselves to the world, so that they can get some kind of, like, for example, right, the people that put up like the black squares during the Black Lives Matter movement, they might have genuinely gave a shit, right? They didn't put the square up to show that they were in favour of the Black Lives Matter movement. They put it up so that other people could see that they were a decent person. There's something kind of fake about that. We are like a tribal people. We need to be part of a tribe. With the internet, it's significantly harder because there's so many people out there. I'm waffling passion. I don't actually know what I'm talking about really, or where I'm trying to get to with this, but my basic point is that people don't put their real selves on the internet, so it is a risk. Even this right now, this isn't the real me. It's close, but it's, I mean, for example, I'm speaking less Scottish than what I usually would. I'm slightly performing because I want you guys to like me. I want you to like the channel. Which, by the way, if you've gotten this far in the video and you are enjoying the video and you are liking the video, then feel free to leave it a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. It helps with the algorithm, it helps to push the video out to other people, and it helps to grow the platform, which is what I'm trying to do. And that is the risk that I currently am taking. It's a weird world these days for young people in dating, because you're bombarded by imagery that says this is what the male gaze is, this is what the female gaze is, like this is the idealized versions of things. It puts a lot of pressure on folk. So my advice would be to try your best to ignore all of that shit and just do your best to be a decent person. If at the end of the day you can look in the mirror and say, I was decent today, like I didn't do anything that fucked anybody over, you've had a good day. That was a good wee song. I like that she manages to wrap up things that make me think about stuff in cute wee kind of 3-minute fucking pop packages. It's what I was saying about pop music before in previous videos. I like pop music, but the pop music needs to have something behind it to give it a bit more weight. But the important thing is though, how emo was it? Just purely for the birthday party, right? We're going there. Don't even attempt to argue with me about it. It is what it is. Let me know in the comments below, did you like that song? Did you not like that song? Have you ever hooked up with someone that you've met through social media? And if so, how was it? Give me your best horror stories. Give me your best happily ever after stories. I've been markabusi. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.